Hey fitness besties, what is up? I am so excited to be back. I missed my YouTube community. Today's video is all about exiting your lazy girl era and literally becoming the woman that you desire to be. 2023 was such a rough year for me, and I know most of you can relate. 2024 has literally been off to a very slow start, but I am so determined to not allow 2024 to be anything like 2023. If you're on the same page as me, then you want to keep on watching. I know you might be thinking like, oh my God, we're in February. Get those negative thoughts out your mind. Get those imposter syndrome thoughts out your mind. Yes, we're at the end of February, but we have a whole lot of 2024 still left. Right now literally is the best time to start your glow up. I have some really good practical tips that you can start right now today to literally exit that lazy girl era. It is not too late for 2024 to be your glow up year. Do me a favor and like this video if you're done with your lazy bitch era and you're ready to take on 2024. Let's get started. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Rakita. You can think of me as your fitness bestie. I'm a certified personal trainer through NASM, and I create content all about fitness, nutrition, and wellness. So if this is something that you're focused on in 2024, please go ahead and tap subscribe below. I would love to be your new fitness bestie and have you part of my wolf pack.
To my wolf pack.
All right.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine.
First and foremost, people tell you all the time to create goals, write down those goals, break those goals down, make them SMART goals. And you hear all of that, but you don't hear align your goals with God. Coming into 2024, that was literally one of the first things I decided to do. I had such a crap 2023. I literally said, you know what, Lord, I surrender. I do not want to do 2024 without you. So the very first thing I did after creating my goals for 2024 was I aligned my goals with God's goals for my life. Or at least I hope I did, right? And you'll only know that if you're in constant communication with Him. You're reading your Bible and you're really digging in and walking in the faith. Now, I have found it super important to align my goals with God, mainly because I deal with a lot of imposter syndrome. I deal with a lot of anxiety. I stress myself out a lot. And at this particular moment, with all that's going on, I'm like, Lord, I surrender. I'm laying everything down, at your altar, at your feet. I have first been able to align my goals with God by first getting clear on my vision, the vision that I see over my life. I literally sat down and visualized what I want my body to look like, what I want my career to look like, what I want my family, where I live to look like, the travels that I want to travel, my next partner to look like. And I took pictures and I put it in a notebook, each page, and I don't want to share too much, but I'll share this with you guys. And I wrote down Bible verses around that topic that God said. I wrote down prayers, okay? And so I'm like, all right, now that I know my vision, I could break these goals up into like, how do I get there, right? And so I also feel like being able to align with God's goals is really being in touch with God, right? Once I was clear on my vision, I literally have been praying about my vision, reading those Bible verses, reminding myself about the promises that God has for me and what He has in store for over my life. And so, in order to be in touch with God, you want to make sure you're praying. You want to make sure that you're fasting and you're meditating on His word. God will send you confirmation. He'll send you confirmation in the littlest of things, whether it's a kind message from someone, whether it's you're scrolling and you're reading something. You'll know if your goals are aligned with God through confirmation from Him. I'm no pastor, I'm no preacher, so I don't even want to kind of dive deep into that. But if that's something that you want to explore more, just comment below and we can get into it. But yeah, for me, I literally sat down and first looked at my vision, prayed over my vision, broke my vision down into goals. And then it's been a constant daily grind of praying to God, reading my Bible, fasting, and then walking like I'm owning that vision. You have to show up. You have to have faith, and once you have your faith of a mustard seed, you got to start showing up and being that person and allowing God to do the rest. It's been very, very helpful to continue to just remind myself of what God tells us about not worrying, about not having anxiety, literally just staying focused and walking in the faith with Him. Another thing that's truly helped me get out of my lazy girl era is establishing a morning routine. I know we hear all about it, and trust me, I am a single mom, an employed entrepreneur, which means I work 40 hours a week in a career on top of doing content, running a full-scale fitness business. The list is endless, okay? For a long time, I refused to dedicate myself to a morning routine, mainly because every morning looks so different. An amazing tip I received recently about having a morning routine is having multiple. Sometimes you may not feel like doing your morning routine, and it's okay because that's normal. We're human. We're getting out of our lazy girl era, but we do have to realize that we're human first and foremost. So having a morning routine where maybe you have morning routine A, morning routine B, morning routine C, where morning routine A is like you're getting out of bed, you're making yourself a great breakfast, you're praying, you're meditating, you're stretching, you're drinking your water, you're getting a workout in, you're getting a skincare routine. That might be A, and you may not have time to do A all the time. Sometimes it might be C. All right, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna pray, I'm gonna sip on this water, I'm gonna write in my 5-minute journal, I'm gonna review my vision and hit the ground running. So you have flexibility, you have options, and you have choices. And for me, again, you just literally have to start somewhere and build from there. Another thing that's helped me get out of this lazy girl era is literally romanticizing the woman that I so desire to be. When I say romanticize, I mean become obsessed, become delusional, be delulu. This is the time I'm allowing you to be delulu, okay? I want you to dream beyond your wildest dreams. The sky is the limit. I want you to romanticize your hair, down to your nails, down to your makeup, your wardrobe, the house, the car, the career, the man, the family, the dog or pet. Romanticize it, okay? Because once you start romanticizing it, you feel it, and there's this burning desire that just starts to come up, and you start to become that woman. Why? Because you start walking into those things that you so desire to be, because now it's embedded here in your mind. Listen, sis, this is the only time I'm giving you permission to be delulu, okay? So make sure you be delulu, because I know I am. I'm delulu about my next partner. I want you to comment below and let me know something that you delulu about, baby, because listen, he's coming, y'all. He's coming. Delulu, period. Another thing that's helped me get out of my lazy girl era is time blocking, time blocking, time blocking. Sorry, y'all. I keep looking at my mic because I want you to know I recorded this whole video and my mic was off and dead. So if you see me looking down, it's the anxiety, okay? Time blocking has been such a game changer. It's allowed me to literally reclaim my time and become way more efficient with my tasks. What is time blocking? So for me, I like to block off tasks in 25-minute chunks. And so I sit there and I focus for 25 minutes, and then I allow myself a 5-minute break. If I have not finished that task within the given 25 minutes, I go back and I go for another 25 minutes. Another productivity hack that's helped me during that time as well is do not disturb. I am a do not disturb girly. My friends know that if you want to get in contact with me, you got to call me twice, okay? And still hope that I'll pick up, because in this world of technology and notifications, it's been so easy to get distracted. Shoot, I think everybody thinks they have ADHD or ADD just because it's so hard to focus. So you have to get crystal clear on what's preventing that focus. And for me, it's been my phone. So D&D and time blocking has literally helped me reclaim my time. Along with time blocking and do not disturb, another thing that's been super helpful is my top 3 notebook. Shout out to Erin on Demand. If you don't follow her, I'm gonna drop her channel below. Please follow her. Literally, this helps you get organized and just focus on the top 3 things that you want to get done. And it's been a game changer. The top 3 notebook helps you get crystal clear on the 3 things that you're trying to complete. It gives you your daily map. It gives you your tasks, your top priorities, meetings and appointments. This is super like life made simple. It's not too much, but it's just enough. So yes, please grab one of these because baby, it helps. Prioritizing self-care has been another game changer for me. I am the queen of work, work, work. Work, 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 work. Until I get burnt out. Fume, burnt, okay? And I'm tired of it. That's not the life that I wanna live. So what prioritizing self-care for me has been truly listening to my body, honoring my body, trying to figure out what's good for me. Your self-care is what you make it. Maybe it's a nice bubble bath. Roll up to Target, get you some Dr. Teal's bubble bath. They got the Epsom salt in the milk bath. Go get you a bouquet of roses and sprinkle some of them bad boys in the water, light you a candle, turn on your music and relax. Maybe it's giving yourself a good facial. Maybe it's going out and getting a massage. Listen, you can't be that woman that you want to be if you're not prioritizing self-care. And a lot of times, I thought I was just being lazy, right? But no, I'm burnt out. Before you get to that point of burnout or laziness, make sure that you're prioritizing yourself. It's been very, very key, especially since we live in a world where it's so easy to just give out all of our energy to everyone. Preserve some for you. Prioritizing self-care has become such a non-negotiable for me, mainly because I cannot pour out of an empty cup. So if my cup is feeling empty, then I have nothing left to give to my daughter. I have nothing left to give to you guys, to my job. And so self-care has been very, very pivotal in ensuring that I'm getting out that lazy girl era and showing up to be my better self. Next, you're gonna wanna find some accountability, but not just any type of accountability. You wanna find accountability of like-minded individuals. Yes, I've said all of these things have been game changers, but this specifically has been a game changer. Mainly because now, when I am spending my time socializing with other people, I'm being very, very intentional with who I'm sharing my energies with who I'm sharing my ideas with, who I'm sharing my goals with. Why? Because you don't need no negative Nancy's around you, sis. You don't need nobody telling you you can't, you shouldn't, you couldn't, you wouldn't. That's not what you need. Do you need someone who's going to give you constructive feedback and hold you accountable and share the truth? Absolutely. Being around other women that are entrepreneurs who are, trying to get their health and wellness together, who are focused on building an empire. We have daily conversations. We help each other. We uplift each other. We share thoughts with each other. We share ideas with each other. Find accountability with like-minded individuals. And I know that the older we get, sometimes it feels really hard. It does feel hard to find others. It does feel hard to make friends. Well, first and foremost, I'm your friend, so make sure you're subscribed. And secondly, what's been helpful for me is putting myself in spaces where, I can find these like-minded individuals. So for me, I love working out. I love being fit, trying a new exercise class, going to a networking event. There are so many ways these days to go out and meet people. You just have to kind of get out of your shell and put yourself out there. Your future you is depending on it. One thing I like to do with my accountability partners is on a weekly basis, we sit down and we touch base on our goals. We touch base on what we want our week to look like. We check in with each other throughout the week to make sure that we're staying on track and aligned with what we want to accomplish. And then again, we're uplifting each other, we're motivating each other, we're inspiring each other, we're pushing each other to keep going when adversity hits, because, it's 2024 and life happens and it's always going to happen. But ensuring that you have those people in your corner to help support you and to help push you through those days, it is key. Key. Another thing that you have to do, and what I've been doing in order to get out of my lazy girl era, is committing to becoming better 1% each and every day. And that's right. That's all you need to do. One of my favorite quotes is, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. We live in a world where we want to receive instant gratification. We want to see our hard work pay off immediately. We want the viral videos. We want the million subscribers and followers and things. But at the end of the day, how have we worked for it? You have to work for it. It's a grind. It's not going to happen overnight, but you have to rest assured that if you're getting up and you're showing up for yourself every single day and you're becoming 1% better, you're going to wake up and it's going to be there. So trust your process, trust your journey, and know that it's going to happen. Life is a journey of faith, self-discovery, and relentless growth. No matter what challenges you may face, just know that you can rise above it. You have to pour into yourself and tell yourself that no matter what is thrown your way, no matter what adversity is thrown your way, you can rise above and you can keep on going. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Peace.